Holy cow, was I silent the entire time? I'm such a rookie at this. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Whatever the case may be. Welcome to Blacklist Universe. Darn it. Well, I'm not going to say all that over again. But check this out. Holy boomer. I know. I'm aware. I just figured, because if I do this, you can still hear me, right? I thought that's what I was set at, but apparently that's not what I was set at. But if you were just sitting there watching this number tick, 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 tick up, since I made the thumbnail, which was literally a minute before I launched the stream, this 4-minute long stream, since I made the thumbnail, this has gone up almost $7,000. And he launched it today. He launched it at 12:55. No, was it 1:55? 12:55. So he launched it literally less than 2 hours and 20 minutes ago. And he's at $377,373 with 2,901 backers in 2 hours and 20 minutes. A book and an action figure. Yeah. Actually, let's watch the commercial. You guys want to watch the commercial? Actually, I might have to, hold on. Stop screen. Might have to share the screen with the share audio tab. There we go. All right, let's watch the commercial.
Hey everybody, this is Todd McFarlane. Hey, I used to work for Marvel and DC comic books. I did comic books, did a little bit of Batman, did a little bit of Hulk, co-created Venom, and then sort of made my career on Spider-Man. But after that, a handful of us started a new company, and this was the character I created. Spawn. It's now been running for over 300 issues. We now own the Guinness Book of World Record for the longest running creator-owned book. But if some of you remember, back in 1994, I started a toy company. In 1995, my first toy came out. This is what it looked like right here, right? You're looking at some of the packaging. This is one of the original pieces here from 1995. But now what we're going to do is our very first Kickstarter. Why? Because the stores we used to sell to way back then, Babbage's, Tower Records, all those ones that we used to sell to, KB Toys, all those have gone out of business. It's getting more and more difficult to sell a toy direct to the stores and only give them one at a time. I'm going to now give you the toys that they won't put on the shelf. We're going to sell them to you exactly as we think that they should be. Here's what we have for you with our very first Kickstarter. I basically went out and I got the license for the toy because I own Spawn. And we're going to basically come out here and do a digitally remastered version. So what is that going to look like? First off, here's sort of the prototype of what the sculpt's going to look like. It's going to be way bigger than the original. If you remember, the original was this size. We now do our toys at 7 inches. So we're going to do a digitally remastered, but it's going to be bigger. Not only that, we're going to put it in super sexy packaging. Although the packaging will be reminiscent of what you saw in 1995, I'm going to do a brand new artwork on this comic book. You're going to get a comic book. You're going to get the toy. And if you want, we're going to talk about it later, you can get an autograph on it. But how do we repackage it? Well, one of the things that's cool is that when you get to some of the high-end stuff in comic books, you can get some kind of level of slip cases, right? I think it looks really cool up on your shelf. So we're going to do the same. What does that mean now for this Kickstarter? It means you're going to get something that is going to be like this, probably be much bigger because the cape is going to get wider, so it's going to be bigger. But I just wanted to show you, you're going to get something here. You're going to push the box in, and you're going to have a slip cover. So you're going to pull the slip cover off, and then you're going to have your box. It's going to have graphics on it. It's going to be nice. You open up your graphic, and inside you're going to have your box here, and it's going to be all foam. It's going to look super cool. It's going to be high-end looking. And if you happen to get one of the ones that's autographed, you're going to get your plate here with the autograph on it. You take the autograph out. You take your extra weapon that you get if you choose the autograph. And then you come in here. You're going to get a piece of artwork up in here, some cards. And then you start pulling out all the foam that's going to be in there. And what you're going to
It's
see
so
then
interesting.
is, get this out of here, is you're going to have this.
Blacklist, you
version
should have him on your
in
channel
here.
to help
Now
promote his
remember,
comic.
this will be the 7-inch bigger, so the box
Yeah,
will be bigger. And
he really
everything will
needs
be
my
bigger.
promotion,
And
doesn't he?
then once you have it in here, you just pull
Links
out
in the
phone
description,
as
by the
a-
way,
one
guys.
big
If you want
piece,
that thing, go ahead.
and
It's in the
you'll then
description.
be able to get to your toy. What are the different tiers going to be? Let's talk about those. You're going to be able to get, I'm going to keep it simple. You can either get each
Holy
one
cow.
of these tiers with or without an
Just
autograph.
watch that ticker
Think
go.
about it that simple,
Just climbing
right?
and
So you can get
climbing
what
and
we call
climbing.
classic Spawn,
Unbelievable.
which is him with the red, which is what he looked like basically in his very first incarnation.
Who thinks this is going to
You
hit
can
$1
get
million
that
bucks in the
with
first
or
24
without
hours?
a signature. If you get the signature,
Who thinks that?
again, it's going to come. I don't know
I'm
if
well,
any of you
Nighthawk. How are
familiar
you?
with my sports toys that I did. I'm going to borrow some of that as we do this for the.
I've
comic
only
book
actually
version
met
of
Todd
the
once.
digitally remastered. You're
It
gonna
was
get
at a
big
Wildstorm
piece
party
of
in like
plastic that sits
95,
on a
I
shelf
think.
like this. It's going to have my hand signature on it. Each one of them I'm going to sign individually. And then what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to take that big piece of plastic and you're going to be able to present it in front of your toy any way you see fit. So all of them are going to come with a figure of the cape, a base so they can stand in. And then and a weapon, you're going to get a gun, big cool gun he's going to hold up here. It's going to be awesome. And then if you want some of the other versions,
Wouldn't be
they're
surprised.
basically
It
gonna be
could.
different paint jobs. So this is
Peter's
classic.
backing at
Then
the
we've got one that's gonna be
$160
what I would call
plus
modern
level.
paint
Right
job.
on,
This is
Peter.
our Mortal Kombat, and again, he just came out in the game. But here's the all black one that's in here. But if you get the one that's all black, you're going to get a different head. You're not going to get the same head. You're going to get this head. You're going to get what I call sort of the shoelace head. So you're going to get
I remember that.
the classic look with the mask, or you can get the modern look with the shoelace. And then
by
the
midnight,
third tier we're gonna have
50-50.
is a black and white version. So again, here's a prototype of one of the old toys we did years and years and years ago. We call them artist proof.
He really
The thing
did
that's cool about
revolutionize
this one, you're
toys
gonna get
in this
basically a black
country.
and white
Just
figure
this dude.
of Spawn. It will come
General
again
Maximus.
with the classic mask.
I'm going to highlight that for you.
But you're also going to get a comic book with new artwork that will be in black and white. So for any of you that are big comic book collectors, right? Sometimes you're used to paying $20, $25 just for exclusive covers on comic books that you go to conventions, right? You're going to get a new cover. You're going to get the digitally re-inked version on the classic. And then I'm going to do new art cover for the modern version. And I'm going to do a black and white new art for the black and white. So you're going to get a brand new comic book cover for each one of those. Then we've got the last tier. And the last tier is if you want all
brand new
three
covers
basically you want
on a
classic,
reprint.
You want a modern.
He's
and
reprinting
you want
it.
one of the black and whites. Here's the thing though. If you get
There's
the
already
three-pack,
like what 10
then
million
not only will
copies
you
of
get all
Spawn
three
number
of them
one
with
out
the
there,
three
and he's
unique
just
covers,
reprinting it, and he's
all
making
total. If you want to get
$400,000
autographed,
in 2
I'll make
hours.
sure that I autograph it for you. But you also are going to get two different heads on the
Oh,
three
this
pack
is
that
glorious.
you can't get if you buy them individually. So what we're going to get for you is if you get the 3-pack, the modern version, which is the all black one, is going to come with a head that is basically Al Simmons' head, which is basically the human head, which is his identity. So you're going to get a nice human head on it. And then the black and white one is
It's nice. It comes with a nice human head.
What I call the hamburger head, which essentially looks a little bit like the shoelace head, except for it didn't have the shoelaces in it. So it's still going to be a monster head. So all told,
Nostalgia is powerful, says Living Purgatory. Yep,
there would be the
it's true.
classic, there would be the shoelace, and then in the 3-packs, we're going to have the black and white, we're going to have the Al Simmons, and we're going to have the hamburger head. So that's all the things you can get. I've been trying to sell toys like these to the stores, but because the stores want the big boxed items, it's getting harder and harder to sell all those things that we used to, like the dragons and the movie Maniac.
Dang, look at that number just climb.
This is the best way. Kickstarter is a way for me to now sell some of my toys and some ideas direct to you. And if this all works, and I believe it will, then we're going to go and I'm going to license out some of the other stuff. And we're going to get you all those classic McFarlane toys. And we're going to bring them back to you directly. And I'm going to go around the stores because they don't have room to do these one-offs all the time. So that's why we're going to do it. Hope you're excited as we are. It's going to be big. It's going to be sophisticated.
He's the Billy Mays of comics.
You decide whether you want me to autograph
Legit, man.
them. Anyways, look
Dude
forward
knows how to
it. I know
sell.
this is going to work, and then we're going to bring you many, many, many more versions of McFarlane toys in the future. But for now, we're going to start from a comic book version. My comic book company is going to come out with the retro
How
version.
is this
Thanks.
the first I've even heard of this? This is what boggles my mind. 388,924. We started this stream 13 minutes ago. Hold on a second. Let me see. Shoot, I can't get to my channel because I'm on the wrong channel. I'm on the YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio. No, switch account. Blacklist Universe. Wow. Who else do you think could even do this? I mean, I think, well, Jim kind of gave up, seems like, on Jim gave up on Wildcat. So Jim couldn't do this. Right? I don't know. Is he the only one who could? Is it possible that Todd is the only one who could do this? Let's see. When we started this, they were at 370,000. That's my thumbnail. Shoot, am I on the wrong thing? 370,000. That was just before here. Oh my gosh, why can't I get to the stinking? Why am I having a hard time finding my page? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where the heck did my... No. That's the one. All right. So he's made $20,000 in about 15 minutes. Oh, man, this is going bananas. $1,300 a minute. Hey, thanks for doing the math for me. Stan Lee Resurrected could top him. Stan Lee could, yeah. Can you imagine if Stan had done something on Kickstarter? Like right, in the last couple of years. But, this is the timing for him. This is during the pandemic. People are out of work. 10 million Americans are out of work. And he is screaming. He crossed 3,000 backers in 2 hours. And what time is it now? I keep wanting to pay attention to the clock because he's only been open. It's 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours officially a minute ago. And it's at 392,000. Did anybody hear about this before he launched it? Because, I'm on Facebook. I'm all over Facebook. I didn't see a word about this. He just launched it. Now, can someone tell me if they've heard about this coming or if this is just an out of the blue? Mr. Josh Shin said, I heard nothing about this. Congrats to Todd McFarlane. Absolutely. Oh, Peter did. Peter heard about it. Oh, Frege was talking about it. Okay. Well, he knows Todd, so they might have been. Comic Book Hut said something. Okay. I've heard of Spawn. Dennis. He had a YouTube announcement a while ago. Oh, he has a YouTube channel? I didn't even know. Now I have to go look. But yeah, wow. I'm going to refresh this just so we have the better image up there. 392,000. No, that's not right. It was at 393. I guess refreshing it screwed it up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. What am I looking for? Todd McFarlane. Is he on? He should be on live streaming somewhere. Complex build series, Comforce, McFarlane Toys. McFarlane Toys videos. What the? He's got 47.6 thousand subscribers on McFarlane. Are you eating in here again? How many times? I don't see anything about this on McFarlane Toys. I'm like, look. Shark, Game of Thrones, Arya Stark. These are all from a month. The latest one is from a month ago. He's got, dude, he's not even talking about it on YouTube. Is there some other, let me see, Todd McFarlane. Let's see if there's any other place. Does he have another channel somewhere? Let me Google Todd McFarlane Kickstarter. Comic Book Hut, Black Angus Reviews. Okay. Kickstarter teaser. New Spawn Kickstarter and guide to McFarlane 2020 products. Toy Fair. All right. Ooh, 290 views. That's it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. And one of them is the hut. Well, I guess he didn't need YouTube to make this a redonkulous success. Thought this was for upcoming movie. No. Check Todd's Instagram. Instagram. I don't think Todd needs to live stream. No. I don't think so either.
Can you drop some pumpkins?
Live. Oh, is he live now? That's his live now video. It's just 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, he posted this on Instagram. It's got 10,833 views. How many people follow Todd? 285,000 followers. How many people follow Elliot? $130,000. He's only 100,000 followers shy of Todd McFarlane. Elliot, come out with a toy. Just kidding. Is that it? Oh yeah, okay. He's been announcing it on Instagram, which means he's probably saying something on Facebook. But I'm surprised I didn't hear anything about that. I didn't hear peep. Oops, that's the wrong video. Sorry. I didn't hear a peep about this Metal Militia. Oh, by the way, guys, have you checked out Metal Militia? You know what? Let me put that in the chat. Get on there, dude. Get on Metal Militia. If you guys have not, use my link, please, just so that Wong knows where his guys are coming from. Metal Militia by Wong Yen. Freaking beautiful work. Wong Yen was an up and coming superstar back in the 90s, but then he ended up going to work in video games. And he's just making his way back to the comic world, doing this beautiful hardcover 96-page graphic novel, Metal Militia. Awesome artwork. Check it out. It's got a real 90s flavor to it. And again, great guy, great work, beautiful stuff. After you're done buying your Lone Star comics at lonestarcomic.com, does Kickstarter have a referral link? I don't think they do, but Indiegogo does. So here is the Indiegogo for Wong Yen's Metal Militia. Let's watch that commercial as well. Full screen it though. He did Punisher Warzone, and then he did for Malibu as well. Looks so dope, man. All right, that is Metal Militia. Please do get on over to Indiegogo and back that via the link I am providing in the chat. I will put it up in the description for those watching later as well. But Wong should be. Oh, Hellstorm met him at DragonCon in '94. Nice. Wong should be on Drawn and Quartered tonight. So we'll be there promoting his project and watching him draw a killer 90s style storm, probably. All right, let's get back to, well, actually, as long as we're here. Oh, shoot. Do you want to see the proofs? No, probably not. Bitcoin price? No? Yes? Not too shabby. But let's go to LoneStarComic.com. Because as you all know, I also have a comic book that you can buy. It's Lone Star at LoneStarComic.com. You can get the Heart of the Hero redo, or you can get Lone Star for the troops. You can get Lone Star 1, 2, and 3. Well, not 3. 1, 2, and Monster Hunt. You can get those in combination packages. You can get them all 3 digitally for $20 if you are a digital head. You can do that. The digital 3-packs right there. This is the Wong Nguyen cover for Lone Star. So there it is. If you love his artwork and you want to check out Metal Militia, its link is in the description. Or no, it's not. I got to fix that. All right, I will put it in the description shortly. But check it out. Yeah. Good stuff. Canyon White cover, all that. Go check it out. Link for this is definitely in the description, LoneStarComic.com, if you are just listening. Let's go back and check out Spawn. Where is it now? Has it refreshed? Does it only refresh if you're watching? It does. It's over 401,000. Ooh, 666. Somebody get it off of there. Quick. Although he is an atheist. So past 400,000, 336 in 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes. $400,000. This is going to break every record in the book. You know what it kind of reminds me of is the Earthworm Jim campaign. The Earthworm Jim campaign, because Earthworm Jim also a very prominent and popular character from the 90s. And, you know, that nostalgia kicks in, the superstardom kicks in, and biggity bop. Yeah, he had $100,000 goal. He didn't even shy away from it. He's like, no, I need $100,000. Bam. 2 hours, 40 minutes later, 4 times funded. That's right, Dennis. Did it fund? Yeah, 4 times. 4 times the funding. Elliot's cover is fire. Oh yeah, did you guys see Elliot's cover? I don't know if I even showed it. Let me go back. I think it's in the updates. I posted Elliot's cover up. Look at that. I may switch this logo out with the more classic Lone Star logo. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, look at that. It's after Burn. It's the Burn and I forget what that other character was. But yeah, Elliot's cover came in finally. No offense. Elliot, I do appreciate it. He colored it himself. He wanted to color it himself. I was like, okay. But that's what took so long. And it's sweet. It is sweet. So yes, get on in there. If you haven't backed Lone Star yet, LoneStarComic.com. Get that sweet Elliot cover, baby. Do it now. Let's get back to Spawn though, because that's what this is about. Holy cow, he's gone up 100 backers practically since I started showing the other videos. What? This is going so crazy fast. How? Let's see. At 2 hours and 40 minutes, $400,000 back. $400,000. 2 hours and 40 minutes. 400,000. How fast before he hits 500,000? He's gone up 30,000 in about a half an hour. 30, almost. 34,000 in about a half an hour. So let's say an hour and a half. An hour and a half, he hits a quarter mil or a half a million. What do you bet? 339. So actually, let's give him less than an hour and a half. Let's give him an hour and 20 minutes. And I bet you he's at a half a million by 5 o'clock p.m. our time. Woo! Dang, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying right through half a mil by 5 Pacific. He could very well hit $1 million before 10 p.m. $1 million by 10 p.m. If this level of funding keeps up. Oh my gosh. Mighty Geek Studio says, I don't want to take your money, Mike. I don't even know what that means. 1 million before midnight Pacific Daylight Time. The thing is that after around 9 or 10, these things always taper down. So if he doesn't hit 1 million by 10 o'clock, he may not hit it till morning or until tomorrow. Unless it's just significantly different. But holy cow, $1 million before the end of DNQ. We are going to keep track of this during Drawn and Quartered because flabbergasted by the level of funding. Just the fact that I just turned away to watch a couple videos and he got over 100 more backers by the time I came back. I'm like, wow. So, and I had never even heard of this. Obviously, his big time fans are paying a lot more attention to him than I am. I've said it on the show. I've never been the hugest fan of Todd McFarlane. Artistically, I think as a creator and as a businessman, best in the industry. Best creator, businessman in the industry. I never liked his art style personally, but as a creator and as a businessman, is there anyone who compares to Todd McFarlane? Right? I mean, crazy levels of success. He created some really, really cool characters. He's handpicked some phenomenal artists to work for him. Yeah. So John Byrne as a creator, John Byrne as a businessman, not so much. Hulk Smash, not so much. John Byrne as a businessman. I'm saying both. Am I saying are there better like creators alone? Yeah, there's better creators alone than Todd McFarlane, but creator businessman, because that's an incredible combination. I compare Todd McFarlane to Tony Hawk, right? There are better skaters than Tony Hawk, but there are no better skater businessmen than Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk took his placing in skateboards and he parlayed that into an entire industry in and of himself. And Todd did that with Spawn, with Todd McFarlane Productions. There's few people like that who it's like, you don't have to be the best artist, the best writer, the best whatever, but if you are talented in that respect and you've got a name for yourself and you can parlay that into this kind of success, then you stand alone. Todd McFarlane literally stands alone amongst everyone in the comics industry as a creator businessman. I can't think of anyone else that even comes close to touching him. I don't like his work that much, but will admit he is probably of the less than 5 comic creators who are bona fide celebrities, and in person he is a nice, decent guy. He is. I've never heard anyone say a bad word about Todd McFarlane as a person. Now you sound like Todd McFarlane. I can't even do his voice. I can't even do his. He's got where's he from? Brooklyn or something? No. If only that horrible movie had not come out. At least it came out. At least it came out. And you know what? For its day, you have to remember it was a product of its time. Um, yeah, I don't know. I always what my gripe about Spawn was that Todd started this thing out wanting to do wanting to have Spawn have a death date, right? He gave him, remember the power ticker in the early issues of Spawn? It's like when this power ticker ticks down to 0, Spawn will die. And then like it got so popular, he's like, I'm not killing off Spawn. It's like a wise business decision. A wise business decision. Did that go against his, what do you call it, creative what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but I just thought it was hilarious. Steel is funnier. Oh, Steel was terrible. Would you rather watch the Spawn movie or Steel with Shaq? I'm gonna go with Spawn. Spawn. Todd is from Calgary, Alberta. Really? Is that sort of a typical accent? Or did he move someplace in the States and get that kind of accent? I know, like my sister-in-law, she's got this mud accent because she's Australian, but then she moved down south and picked up a south. I don't even remember what state she was in down south, and then she moved to California, and it's like her accent. It was like just mud. It wasn't Australian anymore. It wasn't Southern. It was some weird mishmash, and just it was weird. You couldn't place her accent if you tried. To be fair, the power countdown was a cool idea, but it's a terrible in practice having to sit there and put a finite number on how much power was used. That's rough. It would have made for a much more challenging series, a much more challenging story. Steel, if I can hang with Shaq. If Spawn was released now with a power production, it would erase the Marvel aids with a proper production. If Spawn was released now with the proper production. Yeah, are they doing anything new with Spawn? Are they doing a new movie or anything? I really don't keep up with it. You guys let me know. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to am I still using the same post here? And you go Metal Militia. Yes, I am. All right, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I want to go over to my channel and put the Metal Militia link in the description. Metal Militia here. Please do go check out Metal Militia Spawn here. And Lone Star here. Lone Star is easy enough. HTTP LoneStarComic.com. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Let me add some tags to this while I'm at it. Spawn, Todd, McFarlane, crowdfunding, Kickstarter, record-breaking, historic comics. Save.
Here's some behind us.
All right. Let me change this. Spawn breaks crowdfunding records, because you know he's gonna. So I'm just prognosticating. I'm sure time-wise he certainly is. All right, what are we up to? $411,960 with 179 backers. Holy crap. I want to see again. How many backers did this have 37 minutes ago? 2,838 backers. And we are now at 28. So that's 350. Am I doing the math right? 350 backers in the last 38 minutes. That's a backer a minute. That's roughly a backer a minute. That's not bad. I gotta say, that ain't bad. Especially considering how much money was it back then? 370 to 412. 413. It's crazy. Hey, come on. Blocking users. Need a Spawn, Judge Dredd, and Conan series. I would also love a Slain one, but for some strange reason, he is not a popular character. Carl Urban was a great Dredd. Yeah, why didn't they do a second one of those? What the heck? Blacklist Universe, tag your Kickstarter with Spawn to Todd McFarlane and a blurb in your campaign. Ah, that's not a bad idea. All right, let me do that off screen though. I don't want to do that here. Let's see. Lone Star. That is not a bad idea at all. Campaign editor. What the heck? How do I do this? Scrolling. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff on my campaign. Oh gosh, I gotta put Elliot's new color thing on there.
Hasn't been needed.
Here, people.
Ready. I don't know what difference that'll make. I'm not on Kickstarter. I'm on Indiegogo. No, I'm not on Kickstarter. You probably should have done Spawn for tonight's D&Q. We've done Spawn before. If I'd have known this was coming out, that would have been a good go-to, honestly. Honestly, because it didn't make money, that's why there isn't a second Dredd film. Dang it, man, it's so good though. I like that one. It was brain dead. There wasn't much plot there, but it was really well done. About the power limit, I think the way they got rid of it in the story was very good. It completely fit into the themes that Todd was trying to touch on with the story. Different common thing. Perpetual Act 2, because there's always needs to be another story. Well, I thought that what he was going to do, he was going to go to a different Spawn, right? Like he would do medieval Spawn. We're already doing Storm, Joe. So, oh well. Watching the pledges increase in real time is a thumbs up. I know, it's neat, isn't it? That is the coolest thing about Kickstarter, I think, is watching the pledges tick up. Not like on my campaign where they didn't tick up. But when you've got something like this, just watching those numbers roll up and sometimes rolling up by just hundreds and hundreds of dollars at a time. Crazy. Which would you consider McFarlane's best creation besides Spawn? Venom?
Why you do this to me?
Venom? I would have to go with Venom. How about you? What do you guys think is Todd McFarlane's second best? Storm versus Spawn. Oh my gosh.
He's helping me.
Except Spawn takes so much time to draw because of the chains and stuff.
You took your keys and all into the house.
But dang, that could have been cool. Dang it, Bobby. Clickbait is the way of YouTube. Well, I don't know. I've got all this Spawn stuff on here right now. We've only got 63 people watching. So, boy, oh boy. Let's check this out. Oh, what is this?
Yes, please.
Turnarounds. That's funny. He's got a 3D turnaround, but he's actually got the toy too.
Let's look somewhere else.
Interesting.
I mean, I know
That's a 3D model turnaround.
Oh, what's this?
that's hard.
Oh, that's cool. I think they've made the toys better, right, since the old days. Because I remember the old original McFarlane toys, you couldn't play with them. The feet would fall off and crap like that. So, unless some of your guests would get peeved over changing the subject, call an audible and change to Spawn tonight. Hmm.
You died right here.
Maybe I should ask some peeps and see what they think. Artist proof spawn. Oh, so you can just get the gray artist proof. That's what he was talking about. Modern spawn. Artist proof spawn. Autograph plate. Artist proof. Al Simmons head. 3-pack only. Screaming head 3-pack only. You know the completists are getting that 3-pack. You're gonna get 3-pack of toys?
His helmet.
Wow.
Come back here.
Wow. They all said change it to spawn. All right, let me go on the Discord and I don't want to do it here. Hold on. Let me stop screen. Do it. Let me go to Discord. Change to spawn. Asking. This is the end. Doo-doo-doo, my only friend. What time is it? I have some writing I need to get done before. It's 4 o'clock. I've been doing this for 44 minutes. All right, let me wrap this up. This has been fun watching it tick away. But I need to do some writing. So let's take one more look. Actually, I can do this. Share screen. Application window. Spawn. There we go. Bam. 420,330. That's 50 grand since I started this stream. Right? 30 plus 20. Yeah. 50 grand since I started this stream. All right. Well, that's going to blow all kinds of records out of the roof. All kinds of records. Icarus in the Sun, Bigfoot Bill, Robot Frog. All will be left, sadly, in the dust. By 10 o'clock tonight, this is going to be... You know what? This is going to be on the news. I bet you anything, Todd gets this on, like, the actual news. Because you know it's going to be on all the comic book news sites and stuff, but this is going to be in Variety. This is going to be in the Hollywood Reporter. This is going to be, who knows, maybe it'll even make it to Fox News. All these other things, whatever. It's not a comic, Mike. It is a comic. It's a comic and a toy. Metatron is a comic and a toy. It's both. It says right there. Original Spawn, action figure, and comic remastered. But if that's what you want to go with, bonus time for indie comics. Hey, you guys got to keep in mind, for those of us who are crowdfunding, this is a good thing. This is going to bring new people, new fans into crowdfunding. Actually, let's see.
Oh, look, I found a turret.
New backers. 50% of the people that have backed this have never been on Kickstarter before, have never been in crowdfunding, probably, more than likely. Kickstarter is the gateway to crowdfunding. So 50%, if he ends up with 10,000 backers and 5,000 of them are new comics fans coming into crowdfunding, that is good for all of us. That is good for all of us. So keep that in mind and push on, man. If you can push people towards this who otherwise have not been in crowdfunding, have not bought comics on crowdfunding, but now they're comic fans and they love Todd McFarlane, you got to get them in here. You got to get them into the crowdfunding game before you can get them buying our books, because they're shopping around Kickstarter. Hopefully, eventually, they'll make their way over to Indiegogo as well. But right now, they're on Kickstarter. Todd should do a spot on Louder with Crowder. I don't know anything about Todd's. Wonder if the toy is pulling the comic along. the Todd's fans are comic fans. They buy toys. They buy the toys because they're comics fans. So this is definitely going to be a big, big plus for the entire independent crowdfunding comic book marketplace. So, yeah, that's great. It doesn't mean they'll back a comic. No, but it certainly increases the probability that they will. Certainly increases the probability that they will. Since McFarlane has never gone political, SGWs are going to jump on his wagon if he beats Doug and Ethan. Probably. I don't think he's conservative either, but the Louder with Crowder bump really helped Doug and Earthworm Jim. Did it? I don't remember. Or I wasn't tracking at the time. So anyways, let's wrap this up. We are at 400. Well, not we. Todd is at $425,128 and ticking. So thanks, anyways, guys, for being here, watching this go up. You can open up the window yourself and keep checking it out. But do remember, Metal Militia, the hardcover graphic novel, 96 pages. 96 pages. Hardcover. Beautiful, beautiful work by 90s star Wong Nguyen. Please do pick it up. Let's see if you guys move this at all during this stream. No. Come on, guys. Get in there and back this boy. Wong will be on Drawn and Quartered tonight, and we'll try to promote it there as well. So also LoneStarComic.com. LoneStarComic.com. Please get in there. Check out the new Elliot cover. And get in there, man. Get in there. D&Q tonight. Hopefully the topic is Spawn. Maybe we'll do that again. Spawn and Storm? I don't know. I wanted to do Storm, but Spawn will be fine. All right. Anyways, we'll see you later. Have a great day. And let me get a good video on here to go out on.
So much for the glory of Rome.